هبت كالريح 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 قوية، شبت كالنار 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 وضية، هبت كالريح كالريح.
There existed two people which the Prophet ﷺ told us about in the time of the Prophet. And they used to challenge each other in everything they did. They loved each other for the sake of Allah. And they tried to pray and beat each other in prayer. So they pray night prayers and they would fast more days. When this friend heard about his brother, that he would fast 2 days, his brother would fast 3 days. When he heard about him that he was fasting every Mondays and Thursdays, the other brother would fast day on, day off. When he donated from his wealth this much, the other brother would beat him and donate that much. One day they went out to jihad, which is fighting a battle against people who were attacking the Muslims, attacking the oppressed ones, driving people out of their homes. So they thought this is a great chance to reach the highest places in paradise, because Allah loves those who defend the weak. So they set out and they began to fight in the battle until they lost each other. Then one of them was a captive, and those oppressors' enemies, they caught this captive and they said to him, they began to torture him and torture him, and every time they tortured him, he began to laugh. And the mushrikeen said, why are you laughing? I'm torturing you, you're a captive. He said, I am laughing because alhamdulillah I am going to die a shaheed and beat my brother to Jannah. That's it, I've beaten him. And they said, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you Muslims? The same person like you we caught before, he said the same thing before he died. And then he started to cry, but he still died. And Allah says that they met each other in paradise. And mushtaquna ila al-jannah, those who desire paradise work for it, they strive for it. Brothers and sisters in Islam, the Prophet ﷺ described a mu'min in this life, and he said, ad-dunya sijnul mu'min wa jannatul kafir. It is the prison of a mu'min, of a believer, and it is the paradise of a kafir, one who rejects Allah. Yes, it is a paradise, because they believe that this is the only life they're going to live. It's only one life. They say it's a short life, so we might as well make the best of it. Get as much as we can from it. A mu'min doesn't think that way. He sees that everything in this world always calls him and her to doing haram things. It makes it difficult for us to worship Allah correctly and sincerely. It makes it difficult, especially in our time today, where the Prophet ﷺ said, there will come a time when al-qabidu ala dinihi kal-qabidu ala jamratin min nar. The one who is holding on to his religion is like one who is holding on to a coal of fire. It's intense, it's difficult, brothers and sisters. But it is not difficult upon the one who anticipates a great reward in the hereafter. La wallah, abadan. Imagine you are a prisoner, or imagine you are an outcast, a stowaway, and you're stuck on an island. Or you are in a strange land, you have no family, you have no food, you have no water, and you just anticipate to getting back to your family, back to your home. Imagine what kind of a feeling that type of a person would be feeling when he is in a strange land, imprisoned, encaged. He will do anything and struggle in any way just to get back to his family, get back to his home, get back to security, wouldn't he? Sometimes even if it meant his life. If he is drowning and he is stuck in the water, he will struggle and strive in every way, even if it meant that he has to use the last piece of energy and breath that he has in order to reach land. Ad-dunya sijnul mu'min. The world is like a prison for a mu'min. A mu'min, one who desires Allah, one who desires paradise. That's a mu'min. Are you one of them, brothers and sisters?